is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive energy reading. Ooh-wee, it's been a busy, busy day. So I hope I do this reading justice for you guys, because I just pulled out cards. Divine, thank you for, once again, for the message that you use me to deliver. I appreciate you, Divine, for all of your protection at all times, no matter what. I'm releasing me from anyone who wishes me harm in any way, shape, or form, attacks my mind, body, or spirit, my health, or my wealth. Please console anybody who is in need at this time. Thank you, Divine, for the justice that is swift in coming. Thank you for my collective. From my collective, for my collective. There's a lot of cards. I couldn't, I was like, ah. So let's see what comes out, right? Okay. First card out, Divine. What's the first card out? Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. You know? Let that little light of yours, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, let your light shine. Let your light shine. Fifth house, creativity, pleasure, hobbies, romance, and love affairs. Showing up. Somebody may have had, I could be wrong, but I'm hearing that somebody had trouble with showing up for you. They couldn't show up for you. Like, you know what I mean by showing up for you, right? Like, they couldn't say, this is somebody who is important to me. Heck, my ex-husband tried to do that. Oh my gosh, it's funny in retrospect because he's deceased, and we were exes longer than we were married, I think. Yeah, because he remarried. And, CCTV, somebody's on security camera, horse, 1930, 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, 2014, the year of the horse, seventh year of the Chinese zodiac, strong, heroic, talented, brave, independent, energetic, enthusiastic are the positive attributes. If you would like to know more about the horse, I suggest you look him up on Google, which owns in part and parcel YouTube. Give them some more business. Okay, and then we have a court date. So somebody had the courage to be seen, maybe in court. Royal bloodline. It's coming out again, guys. Royal bloodline. Whoa. Somebody gets real mad when that card comes out. Okay. Royal bloodline. It's like karmic cycle within a royal bloodline. That's what we're looking at for. Like, what's happening in your world may have happened to an ancestor. You're just supposed to have a different outcome than they did, maybe. September. In September, somebody was caught. Deja vu. I thought I seen you. I don't know, man. I feel like I've been here before. Final attempt, warning. Court date, warning. Ooh-wee. Was something, I don't know, man. Journey was worth the trip. Whatever this is. Divine. Told you I took a clump of cards out. I gotta do something. either laminate, I don't know, laminate these cards, I don't know. The finish on them is getting a little weird. Viagra pills, karmic cycle, Viagra pills, journey's worth the trip. Get the heck, what the heck? Public defender and advocate in September. All right. What is this? From the past? Seems so familiar, like you've done this before. The fifth. Public defender taking the fifth. Well, that's amazing. Or someone just doesn't want to talk to a public defender. Manipulation, final attempt. What's going on? Truth. Truth about somebody's bloodline, maybe? You're going to learn the truth about your bloodline, maybe. Tax evasion, truth, tax evasion. Sovereign citizen, royal bloodline. Almost, I don't know why, I'm thinking of both of them at the same time. There might be some kind of weird connection there. I mean, my dad used to tell me all the time that we shouldn't even be paying taxes, but we did. I mean, I did, he did, we did. So I don't know, maybe somebody, I don't know, stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Somebody's trying to maybe use you or something, use your bloodline in some way to get you, I don't know. What is the fifth about divine? Come on. Mother. Mother. And Miranda writes, law, you have the right to. Something about a mother maybe getting arrested for tax evasion, the truth? What? Oh, paper money? Somebody's trying to maybe get you arrested. I don't know. I'm a mother. I'm a, but, or I've been, but a mother to someone may very well get arrested for tax evasion. Miranda writes it right here. I don't know what we're talking about, guys. I really can't say that I do. Like I said, I am not prepared for this nonsense. Let's find out what it's about. I mean, is somebody sleeping with a public defender to manipulate them or something into some truth about tax evasion? What? Guys, thank you so much for watching my, popping in, watching my channel, watching my videos, hanging out with me. I like hanging out with you. Thank you for showing up and showing out for me. I appreciate it way more than you could ever know. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Okay? I mean, this took a lot it took a lot of courage for me to do this and all that, for a while there. I was like, I know how to recover. I know a lot of spiritual stuff, but putting yourself out there is never an easy thing, because once you do, you're open to judgment. Achievement, though, this courage created this achievement for somebody. Obsession. Somebody's obsessed with some fifth house creativity, pleasure, hobbies, romance, and love affairs. In those divinity, somebody is recording, or there's some security camera. Divinity. Somebody watching you on security camera. Why? Ritual, horse. This is very odd. Somebody obsessed with your divinity. They are. Or with your achievements. They're obsessed with you. Watching you, though, through a security camera. Bondage. Fourth date. Bondage. Royal bloodline. Whoa. Transition. Rest in peace. That's interesting. Somebody wants somebody's family, I'm getting, to all pass away, maybe, or something. That's pretty bad. False narrative. Somebody is spreading a false narrative here about who they, what they are and what they are not, and blah, 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 blah. Karmic cycle, or that they're related in some way. Ice King, karmic cycle. This Ice King is a karmic. Watching your divinity on security camera. Air sign masculine. Faith in September. Something about having faith in something in September. Maybe they have faith in something with regards to this karmic cycle. This could be, I'm telling you, this could be a minister. You got some of them different, like Christianity in and of itself has mini cults. You got your Seventh-day Adventists. I'm not, you got your LDS. You got all these sects that fall under, that call themselves Christians. And then you've got all these different definitions. Thoughts. Didn't this happen before? Yeah, didn't this happen before? Somebody's thinking of someone they love with a court date, final attempt and a warning, starseed. Somebody here watched something here. Maybe watched you develop. Maybe they were warned that you would. Maybe they were spreading gossip or lies about you, or how you got your achievements. Soulmate, journey worth the trip. Confusion illusion with the Viagra. Like, what's that all about? I'm confused too. Public defender and advocate. Divination, public defender and advocate. Somebody here is trying to defend somebody who is claiming to be divine, divinity, divination. This is somebody trying to watch you to get you in trouble if you're a tarot reader, if you're a healer, if you even claim that you're anywhere connected to God. And that is the one thing that they're preaching in the church that you should aspire to. But if you say that you are, there's something wrong with you. Like, it's so full of hypocrisy. That's the problem. Somebody is expecting someone to not to say anything. This is somebody who's going to court. Trying to say yes, Jezebel. Look at that. Manipulation. They possibly said something about you being a Jezebel. Somebody's expecting something from court. I don't know what they're expecting here. They manipulated a Jezebel into thinking that they loved them, and they're expecting them to not say something in court. The truth, trusted. Somebody was trusted to tell the truth. Okay? Evasion, tax evasion. What's going on? Somebody's trusting someone to tell the truth. Endings, tax evasion. Something is ending with someone, tax evasion, false documents, false information. Stay away from these negative people. There's something going on here. I don't know if people are making money off of divination. Priestess, somebody's mother, could be moi, is a high priestess. Miranda laws, rights. Miranda rights. Somebody's either going to be questioned. Well, It's never fares well when they say to you, you're not arrested, you're detained, and because you're detained, I have to read you your Miranda rights. The minute they tell you you're detained, there's something going on. They're looking to arrest your butt. Third party, somebody here in a third party, a Jezebel type of person, possibly is getting arrested here. Oh my, look at the courthouse. Actual money, courthouse. This is about, whoa, flying monkeys here. We're making people were making a lot of money in this healer like business, whatever they were running. They're going to court, man. They're going to court. Maybe they were messing with people who had this gift, and they were saying that it was this ice queen here. That it wasn't. That it was this air sign feminine that was in a karmic cycle with this ice king. You know what I'm saying? Saying that they're related or you're related to them or whatever the deal is, that you were in on it. And I'm telling you, I'm reading it for the first time, and maybe you're hearing about it for the first time. If you are in the healing business or you've healed, like I'm getting healing, something about faith healing, these people might be into like speaking in tongues. I'm getting Baptist, really, very heavy, like some like down south Baptist church somewhere. I'm not sure. Very strict in their, Baptist churches, depending on, and I'm not, no shame on nobody. Don't want nobody coming after me, but I've been to a lot of churches. And Baptist churches, they can be pretty strict depending on which church you go to. And like your behavior, social, how you're seen. Not so much, I don't know. The lesson, is somewhere there, but basically it's all about how you're seen with the big floppy hats and taking up the whole row and all that. And then did you see what so-and-so had the nerve to wear to church on Sunday? Kind of stuff. There's movies. I'm not the first person who said it, so there we go. Body, mind, and spirit. I'm honest, man. No, I'll tell you. I've been to a lot of churches, a lot of different Christian churches, and they all have the same umbrella of belief, but acted out in different ways. What is this achievement? Somebody thought they have thoughts of you and your achievements, some obsession. Somebody's upset because they've got somebody obsessed with them. Gift of divinity. Somebody here has the gift of divinity. I don't know if you are being. I thought I was getting, frequency message. And I'm trying to do that because I was kind of doing a little research, and I heard that when you have that high pitch frequency, that you should just stop and see if something pops into your head, that you should practice that to open up the language. So I'm trying to do that. I suggest that you do that too. Okay, but somebody is trying to watch somebody through the security camera. House rituals. Somebody may be doing rituals, love rituals in a house. Whoa, come on, stay there. They might be doing love rituals in a house. Not bad. It doesn't look like they're bad rituals. It's just cleansing, like the spiritual cleansing rituals I'm getting. Courtship. Somebody's bound to a courtship or something in a court date. A courtship and a court date. I think these two people, somebody here got arrested out of the two, and maybe I don't know, it looks like somebody, mature man, false narrative about a royal bloodline. This person made up something, karmic cycle and marriage. Somebody made up a story here. That they had some gift. I don't know. Courthouse. September. Somebody here. Faith in the courthouse, in the courts in September. Thoughts. Somebody wanted to return to something here in September. Or they had faith that something would be returned in September. Or by this September, next September, past September, some September. Starseed, somebody here, final attempt for a starseed, for somebody to get on board here. I think they were given a final attempt here. And instead they chose to go back to a karmic cycle. Do you understand what I'm saying? They were given an opportunity. Something about, we've done this before. Official person is the soulmate journey worth the trip. Some official person here. You're going to end up, I said this months ago in another reading, for some of you, not all of you, somebody here who is working for the courts or working on investigating on your behalf or your case or whatever it is, they're the ones that's going to be your next partner. Because they get to know you possibly better than anybody. They're researching you every day. Official person is confused why the Viagra or something, why this person was doing something with Viagra. Divination. Yeah. Yeah. Divination. This couple is defending themselves, or they're trying to get you in court, going to the courts. Public defender, though. They might be married and now in front of the judge. And somebody may have told them about this. I'm telling you, because we have the courthouse and this expectation to be cut off. Somebody's expecting to be cut off, and that's why they're not saying anything. Maybe they're expected to go back to you because they were getting cut off from what they did, what they went back to. Yeah, Jezebel was expecting here. That was the manipulation, was that this Jezebel was expecting a baby. Or something they were expecting. What is this trusted truth? Somebody that was trusted told the truth. It might very well be this official person. Oh, it keeps wanting to give me 2 cards. Give me 1 card, Divine. Thank you. Change. Somebody who you trusted changed. Unexpected income ended. And and somebody's trying to avoid paying taxes. Journey, negative, false documents. This is journey. And journey, final attempt to get you possibly involved with these false documents. Look, this is mother, high priestess, and change. So change of residence here. This official person may be doing something on your behalf. Because look at what's happening. Oh my gosh, look at what's happening here. Jail. Third party is going to jail here over something. Now, this could be somebody saying that it's you. Okay? Somebody who passed away, had high honor in a community. They were wealthy, maybe, and a great fortune is coming in a message or went in a message to someone who is suddenly got wealthy. A child, perhaps, who thought that someone died waiting to become a privileged lady. I don't know. Something is here with someone got a lot of money, a child. Okay, somebody's child received money already of some kind. That's what it says. Now, please don't make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. We are all on different timelines, and If we believe in quantum theory, which I do, I tend to, there's a big, good argument for it, that there are different situations where different, like, there's the situation that you're conscious of, like, you know what I mean? And then there's another one where the roles are reversed in another dimension. And in another dimension, the roles are even more abstract. And so that's when you realize that, you can forgive when you realize that you've also been the traitor in another time and place, or you wouldn't be experiencing from that knowing perspective that it's not a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? All right. Divine. That Queen of Swords, man. Something's going on with that air sign feminine. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are air sign feminines who are doing all good things. That's why I'm not saying any zodiac sign. But there's an air sign feminine, or a few of you all, like, you got off you're supposed to be about truth and balance. You're not supposed to be about this stuff. That's why it's not working for you. It's not your frequency. It's not the frequency that you're supposed to be on. You're supposed to be on truth and communication and balance and, Seven of Swords. Somebody was thinking that somebody lied, that you may have lied to them about your achievements, or something that you got or did, or somebody was stealing your achievements. Somebody is burdened by somebody in your past or from your past that you may have had a relationship with. They have somebody now who's obsessed with them and will not let them go. They've burdened them. So that's it. The devil. Yeah, all right. So the devil wants to give the divine a gift. Get the heck out of here. And they want it on camera. What the? Oh my. Oh my. Look at that. Now, if that ain't crazy, I don't know what is. But that is the devil trying to give somebody of the divine a gift. CCTV. They want it caught on camera. Capricorn maybe. But get the heck out of here. I told you about the story where Satan says to Jesus, all of this can be yours if you bow down to me. See what I'm talking about? This is a house, justice. Somebody spiritually cleansing their house. I would say to do that if you haven't, but there's justice coming over a house or about a house, a home, courtship, somebody of the two. Ten of Pentacles. Look, somebody here, because of something that they're bound to, and this court date is approaching, and it's about some large amount of money or an inheritance. Somebody lied. Four of Wands. Mature man, married man, false narrative. They may have lied and said that they were related to you or married to you. I think it's married. Two of Wands. Look, karmic cycle, Ice King. They didn't want you to pay attention to this, whatever, because the devil talks about contracts, right? That they wanted caught on film. Or it was caught on film. Courthouse, Two of Cups. Contract, that's what I said. Okay, somebody had faith that some contract would hold. And this is Aquarius energy, who has loving thoughts in binding a man, and possibly, I don't know what else they're up to. Yeah, this is marriage, final attempt, star seed, final attempt. Someone here is I don't know if they were trying to marry you or marry somebody else for money, what they were trying to do. Warning, it's the final attempt for somebody to do something here, having to do with an inheritance or money. Queen of Swords, I told you, the official person, soulmate, journey worth the trip. So we do have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. And then we have Nine of Pentacles. This official person is single, and somebody is confused why the Viagra pills or something. Like they're looking at you and they're going, man, this woman is single, sexy, and successful. And you were, maybe Viagra is a metaphor, and you were saying what? That you had to take Viagra pills to be with this person? Are you crazy? Adjudication, Six of Cups. Now, yeah, look, somebody thought that if they got maybe, they want you to defend them for something that they might have done here. Someone from your past needs you as a defender. Ace of Cups. They want to cut loose this person, maybe this new love they're expecting. This person may be expecting. They don't want to talk about this pregnancy that this devil offered this divine being, and they took the bait. They took the bait. They did. Because somebody here is expecting to hold on. This Jezebel is expecting to hold on to something, and they're going to manipulate it to the end and lie and steal. They still expect to hold on to this money. Truth. Whoever this Jezebel is, what does this change? Truth. Somebody here is being paid to change the truth. Somebody here is being paid to change the truth. Somebody who works for the court, somebody who could be in law enforcement, somebody who's considered trustworthy is being paid to change the truth about something here. And this is the six. They're getting paid. This payment is coming to an end because somebody is now being investigated for tax evasion by this official persons. Journey. Eight of Pentacles. False documents. Somebody here, negative. This person found out something through your work or through work. This is their job to find this stuff out. And they are announcing a change for this high priestess, mother energy. So if you have no babies, I'm sorry, Boobala. You're a cycle behind the moms. But if you're a mother, something's changing for you. And somebody here, a third party who is being arrested, is going to die in prison. They're mad too because I'm seeing somebody isn't well. They might not be well. They might have also been holding on to some information about their health. With this Ace of Wands here. Somebody may be going to jail for money laundering. Yeah, there's a lot of regret here. And someone is confused. How? They just keep saying, how? How did this not work? How? Well, there you have it, guys. Let's see. Let's get some of these things. Divine, tell us more of what we need to know for the collective. Wow, quite a few. Yeah, someone's got a lot of burdens. 131 Atlas, the world on their shoulders. Number 131, I'm going to do all the white ones first. Number 21, they're carrying a large load of the world's on their shoulders. There it is again. Globe, something about burden, internet, around, like in a large, like it's spatial, whatever's going on with them. Number 41. Yeah, we have the octopus. They have their hands in a lot of different things. This could be something on the internet. This is something having to do with a bus, number 98. Somebody's like on a journey. You're on a journey. This is the sheriff, number 5. I shot the sheriff. Number 5. Man, this is a sheriff. Apple. Number 96. To me, apple means a teacher, and it could also signify red, fire sign, red energy, but this is also a teacher. So let's see. And then we have art, number 44. Somebody may teach art. Somebody could have the name art. And number 132. This is Scaredy Cat. Number 132, Scaredy Cat. Maybe for your own good. Now we have the dark energies. 114, a dark anchor. Somebody here is a dark anchor. They're burdening somebody who otherwise should not have been burdened. This is the devil, number 15, the devil. Okay? And that's underneath the globe. So that's the internet, the devil, the gift, divinity on the internet. I'm telling you, this is confusion, dark confusion too. Number 91, someone's trying to keep someone very, very confused and dizzy, like, like you might get lightheaded on occasion, I don't know, because somebody's trying to mess with your head. They're anti-Christian, number 83. This could be a bus driver, anti-Christian, okay? This could be an air sign, a dark air sign that's, number 17. This could be a dark sheriff for a sheriff who has the appearance of being the, patriarch of the community. He's the sheriff. And he does dark things. This could be oh my gosh, a dark Virgo, a teacher, apple of somebody's eye, dark Virgo energy, 121. And then we have dark music, number 85, with this. Oh no, I'm sorry, number 58, dark music. Artist, music artist. A musician could have known an artist, but this is dark music. And scaredy cat. So somebody's maybe trying to scare you. I don't know, off the internet. It looks like there's some serious issues with somebody who is obsessed with bothering you, and for some reason. But it looks to me, in part, somebody here is going to court claiming something is theirs that doesn't belong to them. Trying to manipulate the system here. The justice system. Okay? Claiming something they didn't even work for. They got their nerve. False documents, work. They got their nerve. This person's going to end up in jail and they're going to end up dying there. What can you say? Not much else. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your moment here. And you come back, please hit the bell icon so that you are notified whenever I'm back in the neighborhood. And until we meet again. Oh yeah, hype me up, like me up. And I'll see you later. Peace.